Okay, I just got a bella cava. I am leaving Ljubljana today to go home for Christmas. I'm flying to Istanbul and then I'm flying to Atlanta, Georgia. But yeah, I'm in my outfit for the flight. Very comfy clothes and the glasses, of course. But yeah, it's gonna be a productive flight and I'm gonna take you along with me. Cheers. And yeah, it's currently like 8:30 in the morning, so my flight leaves at 9:20. I'll get home tonight. I'll land in Atlanta at about 8 p.m. and then I'll take an hour and a half bus. So I'll be home about 9:30. Yeah, so it's gonna be a long day today. The flight itself is 12 hours and then, well, the flight to Istanbul is an hour and a half, I believe, and then the flight to Atlanta is 12 hours. So it's gonna be a long and fun day. Cheers. Hey, just want to pop in real quick. Please hit the like button below, subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and tune in every Sunday for a new video. Thanks, see ya. Just landed in Istanbul, now to Atlanta. I'm going to my gate. Hopefully I can grab a quick bite to eat and use the restroom before I hop on the flight. But yeah, just made it. It was a 2-hour flight, pretty easy. It's rainy here, so the landing was a little turbulent, but yeah, it's fine. We made it. On the flight, I actually had some pretty nice meals. I had chicken once with a traditional Turkish dessert. You can see that here. And then I actually later had gnocchi, beef gnocchi with some veggies, and that was actually delicious as well. So I actually really enjoyed the food on my flight. I was quite exhausted when I landed. I talk about it here. All right, I just made it to the Atlanta airport. I'm currently trying to find the SkyTrain. I had to transport from the international side to the domestic. Once I get to the SkyTrain, I'll get off and then I'll get to my bus. And then I got an hour and a half bus ride. So, long day of travel, hopefully coming to an end in the next couple hours. As you can see right now, I'm walking through the Atlanta airport and I'm actually heading to my bus. So I took a bus. It was about an hour and a half bus ride from Atlanta to my hometown, Macon. The following morning, I went to my church. You can see that here. All right, this week I'm coming at you with a video from my hometown, Macon, Georgia. This is my church, St. Joseph's. And anyways, I'm gonna show you around the town, the downtown a bit. Kind of my whole travels from Slovenia back home. And then we'll go back together. Started in the late 1800s and it finished in the early 1900s. So I think it took about 15 years to complete. But it's an absolutely beautiful parish, and I'll show you a bit of that video here. I'm actually showing you a sneak preview of a future video, which is going to be my favorite restaurants in my hometown. So you get to see that. All right, I'm in downtown Macon today. We're going to a burger spot called the Rookery. It's pretty famous around here for its peanut butter burger, which is what I'm gonna have. There was a president from Georgia who loved peanut butter. His name was Jimmy Carter. He actually passed away about a week ago. And this restaurant's called the Rookery. It's delicious, and you'll see. It's awesome. All right, we just got to Macon's finest barbecue, Fresh Air BBQ. We're here for lunch. Okay, I just got to Bass Pro Shops here in Macon, Georgia. Bass Pro has everything you need. They have the hunting gear, they have the fishing gear back there, they have the boats back there. This place is so amazing for the hunters and fishers in the States because you can come and get all your gear. As you can see behind me, the walls are full of taxidermy, deer, bear, bobcats, foxes, turkeys. You have ducks flying like above me. There's an airplane hanging in here. And this place is just the ultimate American store. But yeah, so I wanted to show you around and give you a better taste of a store I loved growing up. I came here all the time to get my fishing gear. And so anyways, yeah, this is Bass Pro Shops. Hey, buddy.
Right there, yep, and then step and swing that other leg over. There you go, good. Ooh. Now these are obviously way too short for you, so I'm going to do some more push them away real quick.
Okay.
Good. Now, nobody gets free meals healed. It's pulling off. You got to actually pull out to the side so it's no good. Good, so guys, we're going to head on this way.
One of my favorite parts about coming home has to be the home cooked meals. And so I actually visited my grandparents a few times. And then at my home also, we had some home cooked meals. At my grandma's, we had lasagna with some bread, which was terrific. And then I came over on Sunday and we actually had some fish. I'll show you a picture of that. We actually leave the bone in, so we eat it off the bone. Some people in the US do, some people in the US don't. You know, the US is so big, it kind of varies pretty widely how people eat their fish. But yeah, so I enjoyed some fish, and then I'll show you the side items. My favorite side item is, the classic side item is the hush puppies. And I'll show you what those are, these little like bread ball things. And then my favorite side item is actually the cheese grits, which I'll show you here. But I show you the spread of all the food that my grandma cooked. It's pretty remarkable how much she made. So I went this summer with my grandparents and we caught some catfish and brim. I'll show you a picture of, it's a funny picture of me, but it's a picture of me catching the biggest fish of the day. It was a catfish. And then I actually went over there on New Year's Day as well. I had the black eyed peas, I had the collard greens, and I had mac and cheese, I had okra, creamed corn. I have all of it, and I'll point that out on the video. I also had ham. My grandma cooked ribs. She cooked so much. Honestly, she cooked a lot, and it was all amazing. Green beans. What else was there? There was cornbread. My favorite is always the veggies. So any veggies she makes, I absolutely love. And so I had all the veggies she made. They were terrific. Yeah, and the collard greens is really my favorite. My grandpa also made me a sweet potato. That was delicious. So yeah, I love all the food. And then at my home, we had steak. And potatoes and green beans. We had steak a couple times, so I'll show you a few different pictures of that. I'm so thankful though that I got to see my family for a couple weeks over the holiday season. I couldn't be more thankful for your support on my most recent video on my 3-month update. The thumbnail looks like this, and it did really well. Like, you guys really responded positively, and I just couldn't be more thankful for all your support, especially my Slovenian audience. You mean so much to me. Obviously, since I have moved to Slovenia, I really do appreciate your insight and all the support and the comments that you give me. Please continue to leave me tidbits of information, suggesting restaurants, suggesting places I visit. I really do appreciate it, and I read all those. I'm building this massive list of places to visit, and in 2025, this year, I'm planning to visit as much as I can. And so please continue to comment and tune in. I really do appreciate it. This week I received my first super chat, and I just can't explain how much that means to me. I really do appreciate the love and support. And yeah, I hope you guys had an amazing Christmas and a happy new year. And cheers. 2025 is going to be amazing. This is downtown Macon. So this is the city center of my hometown. We came down here after Mass one night after the sunset. We came to see all the Christmas lights. This year they ran the Christmas lights from the end of November through the beginning of December. And they were actually quite nice. As you can see in the video, there was a ton of people out like supporting and viewing the lights for Christmas. And I came actually right before Christmas time. And then you can see I took a shot of some of the buildings and some of the architecture around my city. So you can see a little bit more of that. Macon is actually quite a historic city in the state of Georgia. And at one point, it was actually the capital of Georgia. I took maybe the most awkward photo of my life in the light up Christmas frame. You can see that here, very awkward. Of course, at the end, I show you the name of my city, Macon, Georgia. I've been so grateful to spend some time at home, and I couldn't be more thankful for my family and friends. And I also got to see this little one right here, my pretty dog, Layla. She's amazing. She's a doggy du Bordeaux, French Mastiff, and she is pretty. She has beautiful eyes, and she's so sweet. And we like to take pictures. I'll show you a picture that we took from this trip. But yeah, she's great. Cheers. Have you started yet? You've already started? But then I actually, can you see me still? Holy cow, my hair, it's getting long. We had steak a few times, so I'll show you a picture of that. Most of my audience is, how do I say this?